Hey everybody, welcome to Home with the Halsteads and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making some mayonnaise biscuits, and I know you're thinking, what else is she coming up with? Well, yes, these are delicious biscuits. There are so many ways that you can make biscuits. I've shown you how to make homemade buttermilk biscuits. I've shown you how to make sour cream biscuits. I've shown you how to make cheese biscuits. And today I'm going to show you, and we're going to make them together, some good mayonnaise biscuits. Friends, you don't even have to put your hands in these, and your children, your grandchildren can make them, and they're fun to make and they're delicious. So let's get started. I'm just going to make 6 biscuits, and I'm going to put them in this little muffin pan. I've greased it or put some solid shortening, and I've already greased it, so I'll have that ready. And the ingredients that I'll give you are enough ingredients to make 6 biscuits. In fact, because we're cooking these in a muffin pan, we could call them mayonnaise muffin biscuits, and you're going to see why when we get them made. I'm using 1 cup of sifted self-rising flour, 1 cup of sifted self-rising flour, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and 1/2 cup of buttermilk. Now you can make these biscuits with whole milk, but the density, the texture of the biscuit will be different, and the buttermilk will make it light, it'll make it fluffy and more tender. So I prefer to use buttermilk, and I'm using 1/2 cup. So let's make these mayonnaise muffin biscuits. I want to tell you a couple of things before we get started putting the biscuits together. I have preheated our oven to 400 degrees, and I'm going to cook the biscuits for 15 to 20 minutes. Also, once we get the biscuits in the muffin pan, then I'm going to let the biscuits set for about 10 minutes and let them start the rising process before I bake the biscuits. So now let's put it together and make them. We're starting out with 1 cup of self-rising flour, and I sifted this and then I measured it. We're adding 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and 1/2 cup of buttermilk. 1/2 cup of buttermilk. I like to use a spoon to stir mine and mix it together. So I'm just using a spoon and I'm stirring it together. See how easy this is? Your children, your grandchildren could make this. You want to make sure all of the flour is wet, forming the biscuit dough. And now it's ready to put in the muffin pan. So let's fill our muffin tins. I'm going to fill each one about 3/4 full. And this is just enough for 6 muffin biscuits. When these get done, I'm going to show you, we'll open one up and I'll show you the inside of it and how it looks on the inside, and we'll also do a taste test, which I like to do that too. So now our biscuits are ready to go in the oven. Remember, we're going to let them set for 10 minutes and start the rising process, and then I'll put them in the oven, I'll bake them, and then I'll come back and we'll share biscuits together. Okay, our biscuits are done, and I have flipped them over on their side so that they won't sweat. So I hope you can see these. They are so pretty. So now I'm going to open one up, or maybe a couple. I feel like I could eat a couple and show you what they look like. Just going to take a knife and cut it open. Look at that. I'm just going to open that up. We're going to put some butter on it while the biscuits are warm. Remember the other day I showed you I had this little butter slicer and it makes little pats. So I'm just going to place that on there like that. Let it melt. Look at that. This is going to be so good. And then, remember I showed you how to can figs and make fig preserves? Well, I love figs on a good hot buttered biscuit. So now I'm just going to put me some figs on here. Look at that. Just close it up so that butter will finish melting. And there you have it, 2 biscuits that are ready to eat with fig preserves. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. Thank you for helping me make these homemade mayonnaise muffin biscuits, and I hope that you'll try it real soon. Don't forget to share our videos. It's very important for you to share our videos, if you will, because that helps us to get it out there and more people can share in the fun and learn how to make these wonderful recipes as well. So now let's taste these biscuits. You know, I love the taste test. And I have my figs in the middle, and I should have gotten me a napkin, but I'm just going to taste it anyway. We'll see how it turns out. That biscuit is crunchy. It's light. It's delicious. I don't even taste the mayonnaise in it. I hope you'll make some really soon, and I'll see you again really soon.